All right, let's see. This one's from Rattlesnake Jake, $10 ground floor investor. Shout out to you, baby.
Talk to me.
New Year's Eve a few years ago, I told my cousin in front of everybody he looks like Riff Raff the rapper. Got a huge pop in the room. Which stings. He got mad and hit me with a full beer. We started brawling. My real dad grabbed an oar, I don't know why, to break it up. My stepdad got mad that he, quote-unquote, grabbed the weapon. Needless to say, the party was over after that. That's fucking... Dude, getting hit with a zinger and everybody laughing at you.
Now, who's wrong there? The cousin.
Riff Raff.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, you don't throw a full beer at a guy.
No.
You got to go verbal. Listen, I come from a very most of the males in my family have fist fought each other at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one to sit here, but there is a code of conduct. You got to escalate it verbally a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take one,
and it can't be a shot. It can't be a fun shot. Like it's just a good burn. You can't be a bitch and throw a fucking beer.
Yeah, you got to go. And then Riff Raff, hey, how about I fucking slap the taste out of your mouth? Then you go, all right, okay.
Take it easy, man. Luke. That's BetterHelp.com, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a big one in my family.
Yeah.
Slap the fucking taste out of your mouth. And then they also all quote whatever neighborhood they grew up in and shit on that. He's just a pussy from Fishtown. He ain't tough or whatever it is. It's all fucking... Kid grew up in fucking Bridesburg. He ain't tough. Torsdale. They all just quote the neighborhoods.
Then you drag your poor stepfather and father in on it.
They get in on it. They looked like they probably had a pre-existing beef.
Do you have any that you regret or look back like, oh, fuck, I could have hurt him?
I was getting beat up. They were all older than me.
Me and my brother got into
And the youngest one after me is Michael.
And he
probably fucking tuned me up now. I'm an old man.
I don't think the both of us could fight Michael. Talking about Mikey, the work here? Yeah, I don't think both of us could fight him.
I mean, you're not really bringing much to the table. Maybe you get blinded with that shirt.
I'm just feeling his muscles.
How do you get these?
Kid.
Yeah, so I had nobody
nobody
I could beat up. There was no one in my life I could beat up. I was just constantly getting this shit slapped out of me.
Well, I threw a lighter at my brother one time, and I fired it at him. From me to Luke, I fired it at him. A regular Bic lighter, and it hit him right here. And then, obviously, we got into a huge melee, destroyed our apartment. And, man, I was thinking about it not this long ago, that, God, if it would have been fucking 2 inches higher, I would have, blinded my brother. Or, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Well, because you probably wanted to borrow $10 or something.
It was something like that. It was something like that.
Coming down off a bender.
And one time we were at my mom's house.
Looking for a bag. Hey, talking about that.
One time we were at my mom's house.
It's your house.
And okay. We weren't living there at the time.
I know, but it's still the same house you grew up in.
Sure. And we were at the kitchen table, and he was standing right next to me, okay? And I was in a chair, and there was a chair in between us, and his crotch was right at the level of this. I thought it was the sickest move ever. I felt like fucking
Jackie Chan.
Something.
Sure.
I fucking took the chair and fucking jammed it into his fucking crotch.
Uh-huh.
It hit him on the side, but again, I could have fucking hurt him.
Sure.
He went down like a fucking
sack of potatoes.
They got up and beat the shit
out
of me.
Drop you like a bad habit.
He was so mad. Anything dishonorable like that in a fight in the Foley household was always taken with much disrespect.
Sure,
like if you went for the nuts.
There's a code of conduct. It goes back to the riffraff. You got to at least go. You at least got to stand up and exchange a few words. You can't just fucking sneak your cousin.
White gloves, pistols at dawn.
Yeah, it's very much like
honorable.
Mm-hmm. I remember one time I got snuck by this kid, and I came home and I thought my nose was broken, but he just like cracked the cartilage. But I let him. I didn't let him. I got snuck and then I beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my dad, and it's like he goes, "You let a fucking guy sneak you?" Like that was. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that. He was more pissed. Not that I got in a fight. That I'm
not a loan shark.
Yeah, that I let a guy sneak me. Like
let him cold cock you.
You keep your fucking hands up. He goes, "What happened?" I told him we were like talking shit. He goes, "The second you start talking shit, you expect to get hit." I was fucking 16.
Yeah, I did that once with my uncle. Uncle Red took me and my brother outside, put the boxing gloves on us. You want to fight? Fucking took us out to the side of his yard and put mine on first. Big mistake. Big mistake. My brother was getting laced up. He's got his quarter. He's got his quarter, man. They're still playing his intro music.
He's looking over. This is for you, babe. Pa!
I knocked his bottom tooth out.
Hit him with one.